Hey guys, Natalia Schneimler here. I help boy moms have a better relationship with their sons and themselves by teaching them the tools how to manage their mind so that when anything comes up in life, they know exactly how to take care of themselves and their kids.
Hey guys, how's it going? I am doing well. We're hosting a couple of students, two girls from Quebec. They're here for 5 days, visiting us, staying with us, and going to school with my boys. And then in about a month, my oldest son, is going to go visit them in Quebec and live with them for a week. So that's what's exciting here, and we're touring them around the city, showing them everything that we can think of that's interesting. And there's a couple other exchange students, so all the moms who are hosting are hanging out together and planning and going on these trips. So I've been in contact with a couple of these moms, and I had some experience that I need to share with you that I think will be super helpful. And this is not unique to the situation. It just came up. Basically, I was comparing myself to one of the moms and judging myself super harshly. And the judgment was, I'm not as happy as her. I should be as happy as her, and I'm not as nice as her. I should be nicer. And that felt really painful for me, and I had to process that and walk with it, stay with it. I had to realize it, right? All of that. But the teaching moment that I reminded myself, then I want to remind all of you, is that everybody has their own 50-50. Like that mom that I think is happier than me and nicer than me and has it nailed. And the reason why I'm suffering is because I'm imagining that she has it better than me, that she has it figured out. I'm believing something that is not true because every single person has their own 50% that's great and their own 50% of their own life that's not so great. And it's so easy to forget that about other people, especially when we see them in life, and then we just idealize their life in our head. We don't even realize we're doing it. I catch so many people talking about other people, and that's what they say. Oh, she's just great, and she's just so chill. But what we're all basing it on is what we see. And what we see is not, we don't see all of what's going on for them. We can't be just be blind to what's going on for them all the time and how they're feeling all the time. And that the belief that she has it better than me or she's happier than me, like that other people are happier than you, that can be super painful. That was very painful for me because once I believe it, then I'm thinking, oh my gosh, well, that obviously that's true. Therefore, then the conclusion is something's wrong with me or I'm doing something wrong and on and on and on. But meanwhile, all of that is based on not the truth. It's not based in reality. It's based on idealization. It's based on you making it perfect in your head about the other person. You have no idea, right? And so we need to practice remembering the 50-50 for everyone. Even when some people have it better in that one area, right? We need to realize everyone's 50-50 feels just like our 50-50, right? We have great feelings, we have ups and downs, we have the really amazing part of our life, but we also have our negative 50 of our life, right? The boredom, the struggle, the annoying, the frustration, the anger, and so do they. We just don't see it because no one walks around demonstrating it to others, right? Unless we're good friends with someone and then they share it, right? And then they tell us. So be careful when you're making statements about other people and catch yourself when you're saying something that is on an extreme, that is like black and white, And this one mama was talking to, and she was saying, "Oh, she's so chill," and she said the same thing about this other person, and I'm thinking, I'm not chill, I'm just tired, right? You should see me in the car when the kids are being loud, right, when I'm driving. So it's so easy to fool yourself by believing that other people have figured out that problem that you can't figure out. It's just not true. But it is, we have to be on to ourselves. Like for me, I had to go through a lot of pain to feel all the things I was judging myself about. And only on the other side of it, after I felt them, then I was able to kind of do a reality check and say, is this really the truth? Like, are we actually looking at the facts of the situation, or did I make all this up in my head? Sure enough, I made it up, right? So let's just calm down. And also, I didn't try to convince myself that I'm nice and that I kind of approached it from the perspective like I'm nice enough and maybe I don't need to be nice and I should be exactly as I am. So that's still a kind of a work in progress for me, but it was a kind of a roller coaster of emotions. But so is life, right? So that's why I'm sharing with you, because I feel really strongly that I need to share this because this helps me and I'm sure it will help you. So this is where coaching comes in, when we are going through stuff and we are unable to see it from the outside. That's where a coach helps you see it from the outside. And once you see it from the outside, it becomes a lot easier to figure it out. You're like, oh, okay, well then this, and this, and this. And then you sort it out, figure it out, and sort of comfort your own fears and move on and know how to deal with your own emotions. Versus when we don't see it from the outside, we are caught up in our hurricane and we keep feeling bad and we keep shaming ourselves and we keep believing that other people have it better. And we keep on hiding from ourselves and not processing our feelings. And then that can just go on your whole life if you just don't look at it. So that's why I strongly recommend getting coached so that you can be in charge of how you feel. Okay? So to do that, go to my website, www.coachingnatalia.com, and go to sign up for a free session. And I would love to see you on Zoom and hear everything about all that's bugging you and help you. All right, guys? Love you all so much. Bye.